What's up, fam? I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0 out here in America. Wow, it's another sad day. It's another sad day. It's another sad day. Real quick, today is Saturday, August 17th. Let me sit that down, get that out of the way. Out here in America, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0 once again, aka BCM 20. Mental health and the police, law enforcement, sheriff deputies. It seemed like it's about to be a problem. Now, it probably have been a problem, for a while or whatever, but now it seems like it's really becoming a problem with the police department and its mental health. And as we see, it's happening to females now. If you look at this title, I got Sonya Massey and Victoria Lee's video, mental health and the police, and the sheriff, as we see what happened with Sonya Massey. Okay. I just got safe fences in the inbox dealing with a young lady by the name of Victoria Lee. Let me look at the information. The family of a 25-year-old New Jersey woman who was fatally shot by police in her apartment last month will on Friday review body camera video from the morning she was unalive. This is a case right here where the brother called the police up there in New Jersey, was saying, hey, something is wrong with my sister or my family member, and the police came out and they clearly let them know that some type of mental situation was going on. All right, we're gonna go over that, and we're gonna go over Sonya Massey's situation also, like why the police even got up in the house. We're just gonna freestyle the Sonya Massey situation. Just use common sense. We can see the video a million times. Like, how do you even get in the house to get to this pot? And for Officer Sean Grayson, they say, "Oh, I fear for my life." To see what is the other guy, Dawson Farley, up in there, and okay, all right. But anyway, I want to play a video. Let's go back to, say, for instance, the New Jersey young lady, and her name is Victoria Lee. I think Victoria L. Lee or P. Lee. That's just the middle name. But I have a video right here where it shows what actually happened up in New Jersey when this young lady lost her life. She was dealing with a mental health situation. When I went over it, had to keep going over it. I see where she kind of lunged at the police, but I'm looking at the police like, I'm gonna say aggressive nature when they came there. I think it was her brother you're gonna hear say that she has a knife, a small like pocket knife. And the young lady like lunged at them. But to me, it seemed like they came just ready, for some type of action, just my opinion. And I know the police got to protect themselves. But my question is, why don't they use tasers or the stun guns or some type of pepper spray or mace? Let's take a look at it and you decide. Let's pull it up. You decide, you be the judge. Let's roll.
Tonight, a closer look at new body cam video showing the seconds leading up to a deadly police shooting in New Jersey. Cops in Fort Lee were responding to a call about a woman suffering a mental health crisis.
Police say the woman had threatened officers when they got there, but family members and people in her own community say she was not a threat.
Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim with a closer look at what the video shows and how people are now reacting.
Man, back off. Open the door. We're going to break the door.
This is chilling Fort Lee police body camera video released tonight by the New Jersey Attorney General. Officers responding to a 911 call from a 25-year-old woman's family. Victoria Lee, a woman with a history of bipolar disorder, was experiencing a manic episode.
She has a knife with her, that's why I'm like right now.
What does she have?
She has a knife with her.
She has a knife with her?
Yeah.
And she's still in the apartment?
Yeah.
That was her brother telling the 911 operator that her sister had a small pocket knife she used for opening packages. When cops arrived, Lee can be heard from behind her door.
Go ahead, I'll stab you with the knife.
Less than a minute later, officers forced their way in, then shot and killed her.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
It happened Sunday, July 28th, around 1:15 a.m.
I'm absolutely gutted. I see a family doing everything they can to protect their loved one that's well aware of the risks of police violence. The distance between the police officer who fired and Victoria, they never seemed close enough even for her to be any kind of threat to him.
Community advocates and the Lee family tell Eyewitness News that Victoria was in no way a threat to anyone. Her family says she had dropped the knife by the time officers entered the apartment. But if you take a closer look, In one hand, Lee is holding a jug of water. In her other hand, you can see what appears to be a small folding knife, and her mother holding that arm by her wrist to restrain her.
You know there's a knife present. You know it's being threatened, at least to the police officer.
Bob Boyce is the former NYPD chief of detectives and an ABC News contributor. He says officers had to enter the apartment because someone else was inside with her and could be harmed.
Normally barricade, we wait, but there's somewhere in there we need to go.
Yeah.
Are we going less lethal? Do you have keys? Who wants to go less lethal? Who wants to go lethal?
All right, I'll go lethal.
And she immediately advances on the officers with the knife.
The AG's office is investigating whether lethal force was justified. In the meantime, advocates say the incident has broken the community's trust with police.
I think everyone is deeply concerned about seeking that help now. And I don't know what will happen in future mental health emergencies.
Let's stop it right there. What do you think? What do the people in the chat think about this situation with Victoria Lee clearly having a mental health situation? The family said it. From what I'm getting, that's why the family was standing in front of her, from my understanding. And as we see, she lunged at the officer, but they say the young lady is bipolar, basically, going through an episode. Okay. And I wrote a couple of things down. She's definitely bipolar from what they said. The brother called. He stated that she did have like a pocket knife. He stated it twice. She said that she will, say, for instance, stab them, somebody in the neck. But the thing is, the family called and said that it was a mental health situation. The family said it was a mental health situation. Okay. Let me read a little bit real quick before we get out of here and then touch on Sonya Massey. The family of a 25-year-old New Jersey woman who was fatally unalived by a police officer in an apartment last month will on Friday review body camera from the morning she was unalive. And I'm gonna say Friday was yesterday here, because I'm gonna say that was probably on the 16th, and today is Saturday the 17th. So that had to be probably yesterday. And Victoria Lee was fatally shot in the chest on July 28th by police officers responding to a mental health crisis called to her home in Fort Lee across the Hudson River from New York. Okay. Now listen, she was fatally shot by a police officer July 28th by a police officer responding to a mental health crisis at her home. Okay. Let me see. Her family has said that the unaliving occurred despite her brother twice calling 911 requesting an ambulance to take Lee to the hospital and giving a dispatcher details about her mental state out of concern that police might unnecessarily escalate the situation. Lee was unarmed, holding a plastic water jug when she was shot. But from what we see there was a pocket knife. This is still new, and I'm just asking you guys, what are your take on that? Go back and check out this video and come up with your opinion, and what you think. Okay. And what we'll do here at Black CEO Media, we'll probably cover this tonight along with the Sonya Massey situation. So make sure you cut those notifications on. And if you ain't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe here to Black CEO Media 2.0 out here in America if you like what you're hearing so far. Okay. And that way we can break down and analyze the Victoria Lee's video. I think the officers, they were ready. I wish they would have pulled out a stun gun, taser, or some type of mace or something like that. They use some mace, on the young lady. As we see, this is an Asian family, which it don't have nothing to do with. I'm just pointing that out as an Asian family. And my thing is, it's like, why didn't they use a taser or use somebody have some mace or a spray or something that'll, non-lethal? And so that's the problem with, say, for instance, the community. And say, for instance, I'm gonna say this country, this is what finna happen with mental health. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section what you think. And like I say, hey, just ask them what you think in your opinion. Okay. All right. And real quick, before I get out of here, Sonya Massey, overnight, I'm seeing people saying, why the police or deputy them even made their way into Sonya Massey's house. And now we got, scared for my life. I'm scared for my life. Why? I mean, come on, we see this guy finessing her to get in her house. Who's Sonya Massey? Sonya Massey. that's a point. That's just one point I wanted to point out here this morning when I dropped this video. I appreciate the young lady that inboxed me this information about the Victoria Lee situation in New Jersey. But with Sonya Massey, why did these people even make it into her home, her house? That's the part that just puzzled me. And now, oh, I'm scared for my life. I thought she was going to get me with a bazooka. I thought she was going to throw a grenade. I thought she was going to throw a snake on me. I thought she was going to throw a frog on me. Now we got this officer, ex-deputy, Sean Grayson, is locked up facing charges. And some people like, they're going to let him go. They're going to let him go. Before they let him go, ask him why he even finessed her to get in the house. All of a sudden, he is concerned about a vehicle over there in the driveway. And you hear the family say, yo, they already knew about that. They already knew what happened earlier that day. And when we look on the video with them being on the porch, Sonya Massey, like one of the subscribers, one of the queens says, looked like she didn't even want them to come in the house. Baby girl did not know how to talk to the police. There's a lot of people in the chat that's defending these officers know damn well that they wouldn't even let the police in there because they know how to handle these officers, you know what I'm saying, peacefully and legally. Like, no, there's no need to come in my house. Is it anyone hurt? Is there any victim or whatever? Have I broke the law? Is there a crime or whatever? The proper way, this, you know what I'm saying, to keep them from coming into your home, apartment, or condo or whatever. Our baby girl, Sonya Massey, hey, didn't use it. And it's okay. It's okay because everybody's not police smart and how, you know, to speak with them and understand their rights. But guess what? Him knowing that, he winded up in the house due to the fact because it's a lot of houses he wouldn't have wind up in, like mine and many other people that understand the law when it comes to the police coming to your house, open up the screen door, okay? Opening up the screen door. All right, and I encourage people to go back and look real clear at who opened up the screen door. Some people said it was Dawson Farley, and some people say that it was Sean Grayson. Matter of fact, don't listen to me. Go back and look at the video about who propped the door open, who got to the door first, okay? Go back and do your homework and look at it. Go back and look at that video and analyze it about who opened up the door and propped it open over that Sonya Massey's house, okay? And like I say, I want to stick with real quick before I get out of here, why did Sean Grayson need to get in the house and look at ID and all of this? This wasn't even about no car or no vehicle, okay? Before we go, what did Dawson say? Is there anything else we can do for you? And then guess what? Sean Grayson said, is there anything else I can do for you? Okay? She said, I love you. I love y'all. Have you been taking your medicine or whatever, this car, whatever? And then boom, next thing you know, Grayson in there, he need an ID, he need the water cut off and all of this. And now people saying he's going to get off with it though. But we see it though. We see the smoke screen and we see the unjust, okay? Other than that, make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Subscribe, hit the notification button here at Black CEO Media and let me know what you think out here in America. Other than that, I'm out. Stay tuned and check those notifications. So, cut those notification buttons on just in case I go live tonight to bring you the truth and not the damn juice. We out.